Mr. I apologize if I pronounced your name wrong. Zanzik,
That's good. That's really good.
floor is yours.
Thank you, thank you. Want to comment on the FY26 budget and a couple other items here. First, though, for a thanks to Ms. Hunley. She got me a very workable format Excel of the budget, and that was super helpful. Man, it makes it so much easier. So I just wanted to thank Ms. Hunley, and she's always really quick and responsive, so she's really good. Start off here, slide 2, just take a peek at SOL scores. I did this last year too. Didn't have any visuals though, so this might be more helpful. Comparing to the entire Commonwealth of Virginia, we are slightly above average for elementary scores. This is all scores is pretty much all scores that have been recorded for all different subjects. But for middle school and high school, below average. Largest contributors to the low test scores, and the greatest room for opportunity there is definitely in the math and reading. Third slide is a look just at the Lynchburg area counties. Again, our elementary scores are slightly better than average. For middle school, though, we are well below average by 7 points, and high school scores are right around the average. Math and reading, again, being largest room for improvement there. So we definitely remain below average compared to the state, but only slightly below average when compared to our neighboring counties. And the year-over-year changes didn't really show much sign of improvement there. Some really good news that I was excited to see was that our teacher pay scales got a big bump last year, or for this year. This is great. This is comparing to our neighbors now, the counties in the area, and so we got a substantial bump to both entry-level pay and for our more veteran teachers on the high end. However, Amherst also gave us a substantial increase on their pay scale, so we got some competition still there. The bottom section shows a comparison of the percent our neighbors are either above or below our pay scales. So we are just around average at the entry-level teacher pay, but once you leave the entry-level pay scale, we start losing ground and paying less when compared to others. So on average, our neighbors are paying around 11% more than Campbell for their experienced teachers. So basically everyone else is paying their veteran teachers, experienced teachers more than us. An FY26 budget, I think, could have done more to correct this. So getting a 5-year view of our budget, just to kind of see how we got where we are. The clear outline in expenditures, I think the key thing here is for looking at FY22 to FY26 there on the right side is kind of seeing where some of our biggest contributors have been over these last 5 years, and health is obviously the largest outlier there at 60%, going from 1.7 million to 2.7 million. Here you could also see, though, going from the FY25 budget to this proposed FY26 budget, all expenditures related to instruction add only 2% year over year, while health, counselors, library, and office of the principal are getting more than instruction. Slide 6 just highlights just the compensation lines. So I just pulled out those lines that were tagged with compensation. Over the last 5 years, they're again looking at FY22 to FY26. Classified staff, administrative staff have received a 28% increase in compensation, while teachers have only received a 21% increase. There was a lot of catch up that we needed. Yeah, I got only a couple more lines here. We know that there's a lot of catch up that was needed for bus drivers this year, so that trend does continue. When you compare what we spent in FY24 to what is being proposed in this budget, administrative staff compensation is increasing by 21% compared to teacher pay, which is 10% less than that. So again, it's just another big jump of administrative staff salaries over teacher pay. And I know that doesn't seem to be in line with the priorities of some members on the board. So I just thought that this type of analysis might be useful for you all. But as always, I thank you for giving us the time to comment and take a look at the budget. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Next order of business is approval of the March 10th meeting minutes.